What's up, people? Welcome to my brand new channel. My name is MrJack Falafel, and you can call me Jack if you want. Today, I'm going to make some Pewdiepie pants. Now, you might be wondering, Pewdiepie pants? Why the hell would anyone want to make Pewdiepie pants? And how would you make Pewdiepie pants? And what the hell are Pewdiepie pants, Jack? What kind of an idea is that? Well, I'll tell you. Like 2 months ago or something, on my old channel, I was painting some pants, and I was like, hey, maybe I can create some pants that are inspired by YouTubers that I like. I feel like I'm a YouTuber, I like other YouTubers, I watch lots of YouTube, I just wanted to do something for one of the best YouTubers I know, and what better time than to celebrate reaching the greatest milestone ever of 100 million subscribers. That number is just such a crazy number. It's like one of the greatest achievements in YouTube history, set by any one person, one man, the one and only PewDiePie. And I've been watching PewDiePie for such a long time, and I was just inspired. So I thought I'll go hard on the first pair of pants in the first video, and I'll just make some freaking PewDiePie pants. So a little while back, I actually went thrift store shopping, because I do that every now and then, just looking for some good deals and some good bargains and whatever. And I came across these pair of jeans that were pretty cheap. They were like $10, and they were almost my size. I don't find too many pairs of pants that are in my size, so I found one that was like a little bit too big. Anyway, I looked up the brand. They seem like really nice jeans, but they're just a bit too big. They're too long. They're not quite right, so I'm going to make them my own. So I decided that I was going to distress the jeans, I'm going to do a little bit of bleaching, I'm going to paint them, and I'm going to make them just sick. Just really cool, fashionable pants that I want to wear out and have some fun in, you know. I'm actually wearing them right now, you just can't see them. You'll have to wait till the end of the video. They're actually really comfortable and fun, and oh, don't you wish you could see them? Alright, so how did I make the best PewDiePie pants ever created, in my opinion? So the first idea for these jeans, I wanted to tear the hell out of them, distress them, and I also had to just lop the bottoms off completely because they're just too long for me. As you can see, they're just too long. So because I'm not one of those people that's a tailor or a dressmaker or someone that's good at making clothes or whatever yet, I'm very amateur here, so give me a break. But what I did was I got a marker. I just measured out roughly where I want to chop the bottom off, and then I just went at it hard with some scissors. I lopped off the ends, and I actually got a couple pieces of denim material that I have another idea for a future video, because I don't want that to go to waste. That's perfectly good material, so we'll hold on to that. And then I just started hacking away at different places. I measured out the knees roughly and put a mark there. I cut them so it's a big gash and it's all messy and stuff, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out because I got the knees pretty much where they need to be. And then yeah, I just went around to different areas of the jeans, distressing them, a few bits and pieces here and there, a bit more down at the bottom of the pants. I did a little bit on the back side as well, but not as much. And I know it doesn't look that distressed at the moment, but you just wait, okay? Because the trick to distressing jeans comes in just a little while. So the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to have the jeans fade up from the bottom. So I just wanted them to be very wide at the bottom and fade up sort of towards the knees, and just have them be a bit more fashionable, a bit more flair to the bottom of the pants, you know. The trick to fading pants, I just came up with a little contraption. I don't know if you can call it a contraption. It's I put the pants over a coat hanger, and then I slowly dip them into bleach and let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes on each level, and then I dip them a little bit more. I actually had to do it twice because I watered down the bleach too much with the first time and it didn't do anything. So Yeah, you gotta have like pretty powerful bleach if you actually want it to work. So after the bleach, I rinsed that out and I just chucked them in the washing machine by themselves, just on a quick cycle. It takes like 10 minutes, and it actually came out so good. The distressing like phrased the denim in like a really cool way that like it just becomes stringy and it like pops out, and you can tear at it and rip it up a bit more, and it just makes them look so much more distressed and cool in my opinion. So that's how you like actually distress the jeans. It's not really you. I mean, you cut them up where you want it to be, and if you just chuck them in the wash for like 10 minutes, then the washing machine does like the cool part of the job. After they were nice and clean and distressed and bleached and faded and all that fun, easy stuff, I had to come up with some designs. Because what I like to do when I'm painting pants is I like to paint the pockets and come up with fun, quirky designs. Because these are Pewdiepie pants, I didn't want to go too far, like in any sort of wacky direction with it. I just wanted to have Pewdiepie's Brofist P logo on one pocket and his famous red wavy pattern on the other pocket. So that's what I did. I started painting. I started by painting them white because that's the best way to make the colors pop out while you're painting over it. I do use acrylic paint. I haven't got a fabric medium, which would make them a little bit better. It would make the end result a little bit better, so like the paint can like move with the fabric a bit more, because like when you use acrylic paint, it does pop really well, like color wise, but it does dry a little bit stiff and hard, so you gotta be careful of it cracking eventually. So once that was dry, I just did a freehand stencil, sort of rough idea of where I wanted the P for the Pewdiepie to be, and then I did a rough bro fist inside that. So I painted the bro fist first. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, considering I just copied it from like my phone, just like freehand sketched it and painted it. What I wasn't too happy with was the color. I asked my wife about it because I wanted a second opinion, and she said she thought it was too dark as well. And after comparing the colors of it back to the original of what I saw, then I realized, yeah, she was right. And she also helped me mix up like the new color for the Bro Fist, which was a lot closer, I think, to what Pewdiepie's color is. It's like more of a light blue, close to teal sort of blue rather than the darker sort of blue that I had. So I'm very happy that I made the decision to change that, and that my wife helped me with that, because I think the pants really turned out a lot better because of that. While that was drying, I painted the other pocket red and let that sit. I did a couple coats of the red just to try and make it more vibrant and have the color really pop out of the pocket as well. And so far, these pants are looking sweet. The pockets are going well, and everything is running fairly smoothly for once. So after the Brofist, I moved on to doing the red and black stripy pattern. To be honest, I had a bit of a hard time getting the black lines down right. The red was a bit too dark for me to see the lines I was doing. So what I did was I just freehand did the waves, and I think it turned out pretty close to what it could be. I'm still happy with how it turned out. It's just that they are a bit tricky, because when you do look at the pattern, some patterns have it where it's like really thick along the rounded bits, and then it gets really thin, and sometimes it gets close together and stuff. I'm not that good at doing the patterns yet, so I didn't want to try and get too tricky with it. I did try and make it a bit thicker in some areas and thinner in some areas, but I want them to be fairly evenly spaced out. I think it turned out pretty good. Looking at the pockets makes me very happy, but watching the tape come off is definitely my favorite part. These pockets are looking sick. I'm so happy with how the pockets turned out. but I needed something for the front of the pants. I was thinking maybe on one leg just have like Pewdiepie like really big, and then on the other leg have like 100 really big, because 100 million such a big freaking number. I thought, why not go big with it? But after looking at the front of the pants, it sort of clicked with me that maybe I should have painted that before I distressed the front of the jeans, because I think I went a bit too hard with the distressing in some areas, and there wasn't the best surface to paint on. I think it would have looked a bit too tacky and sort of messy and all over the place if I have just gone with that idea and painted down the front like I was going to. I don't think it would have turned out very well. So what I decided on was going with the 100 emoji, because you know we keep it 100 around here. But in order to make it PewDiePie related, I went with the red and black pattern with the waves. I think it turned out really well. I think it's a nice little touch for the front. I think the PewDiePie pattern gives a subtle little hint of PewDiePie before you turn around and you see all the PewDiePie at the back, you know. So for my first pants and my first project for this channel, I thought it turned out really well considering. So I did think about sending PewDiePie these pants, and I don't know if he has a PO box, but it also clicked with me that PewDiePie doesn't have legs anyway, so I thought I'll just keep them for myself. Just so you guys can have a good look at it, I've thrown together a little edit of me wearing my PewDiePie pants and just having some fun and fucking around and just being a general weirdo. Because that's what I'm good at. If you like what you see, please subscribe down below and give me a thumbs up if you like my PewDiePie pants. If you have any other suggestions for YouTubers that could inspire video ideas, or if you have any other art projects that you'd like to see me try, please leave them in the comments down below. Check out me wearing my PewDiePie pants now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just wanna tell you that I think that you're amazing. Hey, congratulations to your corporation. Guess you be one Swedish boy, you need a billion Asians. Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Now you're at #1. Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs. Oops, didn't think we'd see. It's right there on Wikipedia. Get used to your past being held against you by the media. I'm sure right now there's nothing that you're doing that's illegal. Yeah, I'm certain that you haven't had collusions with the mafia. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill